My sister and I both married into wealthy families. She fell in love with the company president she'd grown up with, and they lived happily together. But 3 years after their wedding, she came to me drunk, sobbing in my arms. He has a mistress, and they even have a daughter together. That child is already several years old. He's been lying to me for years. I feel like such a fool. My eyes welled up with tears as I held her. Actually, Luke Watts is cheating too. He even spent a fortune buying that woman a luxury car. My sister and I cried all night, then made our decision. I'm done with that bastard. It's okay, we'll leave together. I don't want that man anymore either. We talked for hours and finally reached a conclusion. If we couldn't leave normally, we'd fake our deaths to escape. So what reason should we use to fake our deaths? Lena Witt was always slow to think, and after pondering for ages, she still couldn't come up with a good plan. I shook my head and pulled out the schedule Luke's assistant had sent me. Luke was good at making women happy. From our first day of marriage, he insisted his assistant send me his weekly schedule every week. Back then, he'd act cute with me, sweetly calling my name with eyes that seemed to sparkle like stars. He said he only felt secure when I was keeping tabs on him. I believed his sweet words, and we were happy together. Looking back now, he probably used the same tricks to deceive his mistress, but this worked perfectly for planning our escape. Luke's going to New York on business next week for a project with Booth Group. Tyler Booth should be going too. It's peak tourist season right now, so we'll say we want to go to the beach, then pretend to get swept away by the waves. Lena nodded enthusiastically beside me. Zoe, you're so smart. Then we can just travel everywhere. Those two jerks don't care about us anyway, so we might as well have fun. Lena voiced exactly what I was thinking. After finalizing the details, Lena and I put our plan into action. The night before departure, I called Luke. Luke, tomorrow Lena and I are planning to go to the beach for vacation. You and Tyler focus on your business trip. I'd practiced several times. My tone was perfectly natural. He'd never suspect anything. There was a pause on the other end, then a familiar female voice came through. Is this Zoe Witt? Mr. Watts is in the shower. Before she could finish, I hung up abruptly. Zara Perry, just back from abroad, Luke's childhood neighbor. Now she was a project manager at Luke's company. I'd seen her at the office a few times, and each time I could feel her inexplicable hostility toward me. What made me angriest was that Luke had bought her a luxury car too. Even though I already knew Luke was cheating, when faced with this reality, I couldn't help feeling heartbroken. Leaving him was definitely the right choice. Early the next morning, Lena and I boarded a flight to the island. On the beach, while Luke and the others hadn't started work yet, I deliberately video called Luke. I pointed the camera at Lena, who was surfing. Tyler's next to you, right? Quick, get him to look at Lena. The moment I said Lena's name, Tyler leaned over. He was always serious, but whenever he saw Lena, his expression would unconsciously soften. Why did he have to put on this gentle act? I cursed Tyler silently but kept smiling. Suddenly, Tyler's face went pale. On the ocean surface, Lena, who had been waving at us from her surfboard, suddenly lost her balance and was instantly swallowed by a massive wave. Lena, with Tyler's heart-wrenching cry, I had already dropped my phone and was rushing toward the ocean. Luke immediately realized what I was about to do, but could only helplessly shout my name through the video. Too bad no one would ever answer them again. The last thing they saw was nothing but blue sky.